is my throat is bleeding. Yay! You could tell from my English that I'm just the linguistics. Yo guys, and what is up? This is Abomination, and welcome back to another video. It has been a while since I've uploaded, getting back onto the YouTube ground, and I dearly apologize. I have reasons, okay? I have a life, one thing. Two is that I'm going to be taking my driver's theory test in, I don't know, soon enough, okay? And I had to prepare, like, do you know how many pages that is in that book? I have it right here right now, and I'm like, I finished it a while ago. Like, you know, I'm just taking up mock tests, you know, just practicing, getting ready for the thing anyways. But it's difficult, okay? It was 200, like nearly 300 pages in the book, and it was stressful, okay? Otherwise than that, I've been going to the gym, and I've been pretty busy, busy, and I just literally could not find the time to do this kind of thing, like, you know, make YouTube videos, cause, okay, look, I have a life, I can do whatever I want, you are not the boss of me, shut up, okay? So, otherwise than that, getting back onto the YouTube grind, I'm gonna be uploading again, well, trying to make it at least more consistent, because I think this YouTube algorithm is actually very good. You know, the one where it's like your favorite YouTuber uploads every, like, you know what, 5 weeks? Let's go for that, you know, like, that's the best option. I hope I'm your favorite YouTuber. I'm not very sure at all. Hello, oh god, hello good sir. How are you killing me is my question. There we go, thank you. So otherwise now, I'm gonna be doing story time again and trying to upload the vlog, because I am trying to vlog, okay? I've got some vlogging ideas. I'm gonna be taking a trip soon, so I'll probably most likely will vlog that. Just gotta send the videos from my phone to the freaking oh, hello good sir. From my phone to the laptop, so I can do it for editing. Ah, crap, dang it. But I might as well get started with today's YouTube story. And today's YouTube story is well, story time generally is going to be about school. Well, not generally, like, you know, my other one that I did. No, not at all. Nothing like that, okay? Today's, like, you know, story is definitely going to be much more interesting. So it's going to be about me as a little kid. So if I had to characterize myself as a kid, it would be, you know, it was a, it's very, how did I describe myself? It's been a while since I've actually looked at myself. Well, it would be approximately the kind of kid who would be, like, you know, a really good goody two shoes. Does everything, abides by every rule, and then now I look at myself, I'm like, I don't really care. Okay, so what if your haircut doesn't align with the school rules? It's perfectly okay. But enough about myself. So what I'm gonna be talking about is, you know, primary school. So that's like after kindergarten, or after, you know, play school over here it's called. And I come from Pakistan, so you obviously should be able to see from a map. You don't need my help to tell you where the hell Pakistan is. Guess yourself, okay? So that's, like, you know, a while away, but I was like 4 when I started primary school, or 4 or 5, around that age, okay? And you have, when you're a foreigner, when you come into a new country, especially when you come into Ireland over here, you have to do junior infants and senior infants, and that's like the big, like, you're just like a level above play school, okay? And then you have first class to 6th class, so you're basically spending 8 years in a freaking in primary school, and then 6 years in secondary school, which I just finished, and after that's university. I'm not gonna start talking about that, you know, the system again. So I'm gonna be talking about, like, you know, how I was as a kid. So like I said, I'm from Pakistan, and that's a while away, and I was 4 or 5, around that age group when I started primary school, but I didn't start in junior infants or senior infants. I went straight into first class. Well, not straight in exactly per se. My mom literally had like a samurai battle with my principal at that time, and he agreed to let me have a test, you know, a good chance, a fighting chance, you know. If I passed, I would be able to do first class without having the need to go into primary school, you know, junior infants. And I'm just like, okay. My mom was all for it. She was perfectly okay with that. I did it. I passed with full marks, if I do say so myself. I am, you know, very proud of it. What the hell are you doing? I am very proud. Ah! Okay. I managed to get in, and I made friends in that. Thank goodness for that. Otherwise, that would have been very awkward for me. But my lack of English really made it troublesome to have a, like, you know, hold a decent conversation with anybody else in my class. Okay, look, I could do Twinkle Twinkle Little Star off the top of my head, have the, you know, a ring around the rosy, that kind of thing. Sure, I was able to do that, no problem. But when it came to telling people I'm sick, came into general conversation, I would shy up, okay? That's how bad it was. I couldn't tell my teacher that I was sick, it was that bad. Okay, let me tell you a funny story about what happened. Like, you know, that like, you know, really doesn't... No! No! Okay, thank you. You died. Thanks. Ah! Okay. So that really does remind me of a really funny story that I don't know how But one time I got really sick in class, like, you know, the mild case of the will to die as a 5-year-old in, like, you know, I think it was like a good couple of weeks, or like at least a good 2 months into it. And my teacher, like, you know, so I want to grab the attention of my teacher, saying that, "Miss, I'm sick, please call somebody, save me, I'm dying over here." Okay, so that's how I felt. Okay, I was at that kind of peril level. Okay. And my, like, you know, like I said, yeah, the lack of English that I just mentioned, so I couldn't really say I'm sick. Like, you know, my throat is sore, I'm sick, please save me. Like, you know, that I only knew how to say it in Urdu, and that wasn't really gonna help me in this instance, because my teacher is not a linguistics operator, now is she? So the best my teacher could offer at that moment, well, the best I could offer at that moment, you know, to explain my deep peril about, you know, how bad I was, how sickly I was, is, oh god, no, hello, is my throat is bleeding. Yay! You could tell from my English that I'm just the linguistics master. Okay, there is absolutely no doubt in my mind that you also all should be able to agree with that. You know, that's pretty accurate. That's how I felt. You know, that I'm just stating a fact here. Okay, there's nothing wrong with that. I'm just being seriously sarcastic here. So everybody just cracks up laughing. Like, you know, it's like the funniest thing they've ever had. Like, you know, hearing a foreigner have a lack of ability to say many sentences, you know, like, you know, a legend. You know, I didn't do a PhD in English before I came over here. I'm a 5-year-old. What do you expect? And that was obviously the best they were gonna get. Okay, so, but my teacher eventually took pity on me, you know, told everybody, shut the hell up and let him get on with your lives. So I'm just there like, I was at near tears, okay? And my friends, like, you know, well, actually, now they're a year behind me. They like to remind me that every now and then. Like, ah, yeah, the abomination. Do you remember that moment when you said your throat was bleeding? And I'm just there like, yes. Why is there a need to bring this up in the conversation? There is absolutely no requirement for this. Please shut up. And that was the end of the situation. I tried to get rid of the, like, you know, calm it down, but I'm just like, what do you expect when you have a 5-year-old standing in front of the class looking like an idiot, trying to make, you know, trying to dissuade the situation, and just ended up looking more of an idiot. Why aren't you doing anything? No! Okay. Wow, you guys are probably the laziest people I've ever seen. Like, you know, my teammates suck. Yeet! that actually worked. But I do remember the time that I got my first detention, and that was I can't remember which class. So let me tell you about this situation. Okay, my first ever detention, I got it over something that didn't even deserve to be given detention for. Okay, as like, you know, a 6-year-old, I think I'm approximate with the ages here, but as a 6-year-old, that was, like, you know, hell for me. Okay, hell for everybody else who was a 6-year-old around the same age. So what happened was, oh god, I got in detention, and it was a pretty interesting story. I got in detention for something that, like, you know, one, wasn't even my fault, and two, I got freaking detention for not even, like, you know, she calls me a liar. Okay, so let me tell you this story here. Okay, please just die. Bye. Oh, hello. Bye. So what happened was, I'm, you know, a really good, you know, like, you know me as a goody two shoes. I was perfectly okay with oh my god, how did they have Obby? Ah! Okay, that was filthy. Whoops, doozies. So what happened was, we have, you know, the student of the month, got that kind of thing, and everybody would be in anticipation for who would be, you know, crowned the king, because you would feel like a king if you got that. Okay, it was the best feeling. all of the class ever had, okay? And we would always be waiting for, you know, when the teacher would have the results out. So one time I got the lucky chance to be the kid who is the all amazing student of the month. And I don't know which month it was. I completely forget. It was probably, oh yeah, now I remember. It was probably just like 2 months before summer. So that's around. So I felt like a king. I was like so proud of myself. I was rubbing in everybody's face. I'm like, ha 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 ha. I'm like 2 years younger than you, and I still managed to get the student of the month. Haha, hello there, good sir. I am much better than all of you. Yay, please say nice things about me. And I'm just like, okay, that's perfectly after that, you know, 3 weeks in, I have special ed. I still didn't have the best English, so I had to take these classes, and I didn't even understand what the hell they were for. Now I'm looking back on it, I'm like, okay, I was a pretty stupid kid sometimes. And I told my special ed I got student of the month for last month, and she's like, oh, that's so great. She gave me a sweet and she gave me a sticker. Another 2 weeks go by, and that my teacher and the special ed teacher bring me up in front of the class, and I'm still like, okay. And you could tell by her tone that she was like, you know, superiorly angry. She was like, you know, like she was on a mission to make it hell for whoever pissed her off that bad, okay? And apparently I was in her radar for that moment, and what happened was, my teacher mentioned me how proud she was of the fact that I got student of the month, and my teacher says, but then that time there was another student of the month, and it was my classmate, and I'm just, and then she brings me up, she calls me out for being a liar, and she, like, you know, points out that this person who shall not be named was actually the, you know, the student of the month. So she calls me out as a liar. Forces me to apologize. Oh god. Forces me to apologize for a crime that I didn't even deserve to be punished for. And I'm just like, okay, what's going on here? What is happening? I didn't even deserve it. What's wrong with you guys? I'm only okay, look, I have special ed one time per month, okay? Calm down. Calm down. There's nothing to be angry about. No, well, she like, you know, I couldn't do anything, so I just stood there like an idiot, and allowed her to punish me, which ended up me having to have my name removed from the student of the month thingy, which isn't that bad. Have the sticker removed again. Then, you know, like, you know, it was, everybody would blame you. Like, you would get the amount of, there would be a table system as well, where you get this amount of stickers for your table group per person, for who was the best student per group. You know, like, let's say you did the best in the group thing, and your whole team would get a sticker. So they all blame me for getting a sticker removed, and I'm just there like, guys, calm down. Let me explain the truth. They wouldn't even take my point of view, okay? My POV was completely abandoned. Nobody could care less about what I had to say at that moment. And I'm just there like, okay. Oh, well, I actually got detention as well, like I mentioned, which couldn't have ended up worse. I got off pretty light, if I do say so myself. Where are you going, good sir? Whoa! That was a close shot. I call it. Sometimes I would be filled with grim memories of nothingness, and all I could think of was, ah, God, no. No. I'm alive. That's the important thing here. I'm alive. You can't hurt me. Ah! Okay, I nearly fell off. Maybe you can. Bam! Bent! Bada bing, bada boom, pow! So if you guys enjoyed today's video, please hit the like button down below and subscribe if you are new to this channel, and hit that little bell beside the subscribe button to be in with a chance of not only being constantly updated when I will upload, because my amazing new YouTube algorithm is amazing, and also you will also be in with a chance of being on my favorite comment section thingy, whatever. I don't know, I don't care. Otherwise than that, I will see you guys in the next video. Peace. I'm coming home.